What's up, guys? So today we're going to talk about my birth story because you know what? Wow. That's all I got to say is wow, okay? But no, literally, I started having contractions on like a Sunday, and they were, very mild. I was just, first baby, so I was like, maybe we should go to the hospital. So we went to the hospital. I was only 3 centimeters dilated. Mind you, y'all, nobody tells you how bad it hurts when they check to see if you're dilated. Literally, like their whole freaking hand is going inside of you. That's crazy. But I was only 3 centimeters dilated, and they actually sent me home. Whatever. I get home, y'all, and it's like the contractions are kicking. Like I swear the lady did something to me when she checked me, because when I got home, it just started getting intense. Like, it started getting intense. I tried to take a bath. The bath didn't work. It's like, it was just making me more hot and aggravated. It did not help with my pain at all. I literally had, like, back contractions. So, like, all the contractions I felt were, like, in my lower back. I, however, did lose my mucus plug at home. So, that was that. I don't know if my water broke. It could have broke. I have no idea, honestly, but I was just like in and out of sleep the whole time with this contractions in my back. And then Zay was like, my boyfriend, he was like, we should eat some food. So he went and got us some food. I came back. I'm still having contractions. Just like, it's horrible. I kept going to the bathroom because I just felt stuff coming out of me. So I guess my water did break, maybe, just like in like spurts, different spurts. But yeah. So I was eating my food. I would like eat my food and then have a contraction. Eat my food and then have a contraction. Contractions are no joke. They say it's like an intense period cramp. I don't know. I guess you could compare it to that, because that's really the only thing you can compare it to. But it's like its own different pain, y'all. Like, that pain is crazy. I learned to have a really high pain tolerance though, because I was doing pretty good, okay? And then all of a sudden, I don't know, like, they were just coming so fast. The contractions were just coming too fast for me. And I was like, I think we should go back to the hospital now. Mind you, the hospital we were going to, like, we had moved while I was pregnant, and I didn't want to change, like, doctors or whatever. So it was like a 30-minute drive for us to get to the hospital. So that drive, I'm, like, going through it. It's like maybe 1 a.m. maybe. I don't even know, y'all. I was like in another world. I was hot. I was cold. Like, it was intense. I was in the car like, turn the air on, and then I'm like, turn the heat on, and it's like November outside, and I'm just like hot and cold. My body is like trying to push for me. Like, I'm in the car and my body was just like trying to push. I did not know your body can do that by itself. Like, your body does it by itself. Finally make it to the hospital. We get out the car, and I'm like, I feel like I need to push. And my boyfriend's like, please don't. We're right here at the door. We can make it inside. Like, we are not having this baby in the parking lot. So I'm literally like, my body is doing it by itself. Like, I had to stop walking and everything. My body is pushing by itself when I have a contraction. It was just crazy. And then I get in there, and they want you to, like, check in and everything, while I'm, like, not dying, but, in this excruciating pain, having contractions. I'm, like, yelling while trying to check in. A nurse heard me, and she, like, came out to the check-in area, and she was like, bring her back right now, because, like, she's about to have a baby. So they like rushed me back. I didn't even have a wristband yet. Like, I didn't finish checking in or anything. And the lady checks me again, and she's like, you're 9 centimeters. So then everything just starts moving so fast. Like, they rush me into the delivery room, and the doctor is just like, this is your first baby, it's going to take a minute for you to get 10 centimeters, blah, 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 blah. No. Mind you, at this point, I'm like, can I have the epidural? My whole plan was to not get the epidural, but that contraction pain is something else. This is literally why women get the epidural, because of those contractions. I swear. It's so hard to handle those contractions, y'all. And then, okay, so we're in the delivery room now. We're just, they're like trying to put my IV in and all this stuff. I'm having these contractions. And one thing I hate One thing I hated was how they could see it, you know, like on the screen, like you're about to have a contraction, and they're like, all right, this is going to be a big one. Breathe. Okay, you don't have to tell me it's going to be a big one. Thank you for telling me to breathe. It is kind of annoying, but it also helps so much. I did not realize how much it was going to help me to actually just breathe, you know, breathe through the pain, breathe through the contractions. But it's like if you focus on that, you're not really so focused on the pain anymore. But guys, I did ask for the epidural. However, no time for the epidural. I told the doctor, I said, I just like feel something. Like, it's like I felt something, like, I guess in my pelvis, what you would say. And so she checked me again, and she was like, oh, yeah, all right, let's put your legs up. It's time to push. Let's do this. And I'm like, all right. Mind you, the anesthesia guy came in to do my epidural, and my legs are just, like, up. I'm, like, about to start pushing. He's looking all crazy, and I'm like, well, no epidural. No pain meds. I had nothing. This was, like, 100% a natural birth, okay? But, nope, legs are up. We are starting the pushing, and, y'all, I swear the contractions hurt worse than actually delivering the baby. I mean, like, when the head got, you know, all the way to the opening, it was like it got hot. Like, they call it the ring of fire. That happened. And then you just start, I don't know. It's like you feel the pain, but you don't feel the pain. I don't even know how to explain that part with, you know, all that going on down there. But you push the baby out, and it's like once you get past the head and the shoulders, then it's just like relief when the rest comes out. And then, bam, you had a baby. And I want to say my boyfriend was amazing during giving birth, because I wasn't really speaking. I was just more like yelling, like in pain. But he was giving me just all the support I needed, telling me how strong I am, telling me you got this. He was like, I see the head, you got it, push, push. Mind you, if you know my boyfriend, you probably wouldn't expect him to be quiet during this, but he was not. He was very vocal, and I really appreciated that because it helped me a lot. Mind you, in my head, the whole time I'm talking to myself in my head, I'm like, okay, you can do this. You're strong. You are powerful. Your body is made for this. Like, your body knows what to do. So just let it do it. Just let it do what it do, okay? But yeah, it was a crazy experience. My sister literally missed the birth by like 3 minutes, I swear. She walked in right after, like, the baby was out. It was crazy. It was crazy. She was sad about it, but I was just happy she made it in the long run. She got some pictures of us, and it was great. It was great. Mind you, before this, I watched her give birth like a month before I gave birth, but that's a whole other story. We can talk about that on a different day. But yeah, it was you can do it 100% natural. I promise you can. If you can get through those contractions, you can do it. You can do it. The actual pushing process, that's not even that bad. That's not that bad. It's the contractions that are bad. And then, like, after, when they're, like, massaging your stomach, that hurts to, like, get the placenta out. That's a whole other story. But that hurt, the massaging your stomach. Also, something no one ever really talks about are freaking hemorrhoids. You get hemorrhoids when you're pregnant because, you know, you get constipated and all that stuff. But then you get another one, or a bigger one the day you give birth because of all the pushing. Y'all, I had never heard of a hemorrhoid in my life until I got pregnant and then gave birth. What? Like, what? What is this? That's just crazy. Yeah, hemorrhoid. Yeah, I can't. Okay, whatever. But yeah, y'all. So that was my birth story. It was actually not bad. Great experience. I honestly recommend laboring at home for as long as you can. Because if you can labor at home, by the time you get to the hospital, you should just be ready to do everything. It should just be, it's time to go. Like, game on, you know? Like, game on. But yeah, that was an experience. I would definitely have another baby, and I would definitely try to do it natural, 100% natural again. And I would labor at home for as long as I wanted to. Mind you, the only reason I labored at home for so long is because I did not want to get sent home again. Like, after being sent home once, it's like, okay, I'm not trying to get sent home again. When I go back to this hospital, we are having this baby. We are coming home with our baby. Okay? But yeah, guys, If you're pregnant right now, I promise you, you are strong, you are powerful, and you can have this baby. Don't even overthink it. I know you see a lot of negative things on the internet about pregnancy, giving birth. Like, ignore it, because your body knows what to do. Like, your body literally knows what to do. When my body started pushing for itself, I was like, I did not know this was going to happen, you know? But you can do it. I promise you can do it, and it is so worth it. It's so worth it, okay? I did prep my body for birth. I did bounce on a ball. I did drink raspberry leaf tea. You know, I did stretches. Like, I Googled stretches and just, like, all different things. Because, you know, of course, I was nervous. It's your first baby. You're going to be nervous because it's like, you have this big baby in your stomach and it has to come out of there. Like, it has to, you have to push it out, you know? So, I did kind of try to prep myself just because I was nervous for the process. But once you're going through the process, it's like, you start to trust yourself. You start to trust your body, and you just, like, you know you can do it. You know you can do it. But I could have had that baby in the parking lot. I'm happy I did not, of course. I'm happy I made it inside, and I'm happy that nurse came out and advocated for me to bring me to the back. Because why are you trying to check me in and I'm over here yelling? Like, this baby is coming. This baby is coming. I couldn't even answer questions. My boyfriend had to answer all the questions for me. Like, just take me back so we can have this baby. Just take me back. Okay? But yeah, I hope everyone has a great day. If you're pregnant, again, youarethebomb.com. You can do this. Women are strong. Women are powerful. My boyfriend now calls me Wonder Woman after watching me give birth. He just said I did so good. And I was just so proud of myself after the fact. Like, people would ask me, how do I feel? And I'm like, I'm honestly just proud of myself. Like, I just gave birth. Like, I'm proud of myself. Be proud of yourself, because you can do it. It's going to be worth it. It's a journey. It's a growth process. You will refine yourself through motherhood. I promise you will. It does take time, so don't expect it to just be like that. And don't expect for your body to snap back like that. Like, we'll talk about postpartum in another video, but yeah. You're amazing. Women are amazing. Women are strong. Women are powerful. And you can do it, okay? Don't doubt yourself. Believe in yourself.